Hey man, Sega needs to bring back the Chao Garden ASAP. The Chao Garden really was one of the most fun, chill ways to make time go by. It's kind of funny how much of a grind raising Chaos were too, because the system can really get complex. That's what's really interesting about Chaos. How Sega really set that whole thing up was really good. Look, I can see some people now, a grown man talking about Chaos. Yes, they some of the best fictional creatures. They up there with Pokemon in my opinion. I mean, yeah, Chaos are really fascinating creatures because of the colors they come in, the personalities they have, and depending which animals you give them, you can do like a mixture. And you can really just get unique looks out of them. Like these two Chows right here, iconic. How many hours I put into the Chow Garden in general, especially when I was younger, is just crazy. I mean, I still play it pretty often when I'm bored, just, you know, don't really have nothing to do and I just want to chill. I think my favorites have to been the Shadow and the Sonic Chow. I think the Tails Chow and the Amy Chow and all that was mods, and I never knew how to. I used to always see when I was young, like, bro, how the fuck did they get these? And when I got older, I was like, oh man, they modded it, and I really need to get it on Steam so I can add mods to it. Correct me if I'm wrong, I also think it was a way to do it with the GameCube back then. I forgot. I think it was a specific way to get those Tails Chow, Amy's Chow. I think it was a Knuckles Chow. I think it was a way to do it back then, even without, you know, Steam and mods and all that with the computer. What's really funny is all them hours I put into the Chow Garden, all that time I put in there, and I could never ever get a Chaos Chow. I don't know, bro. Getting a Chaos Chow was so time consuming and kind of tedious, so I never really got around to getting one. I think one of the most tedious parts, besides getting every single animal, had to been the literal time it took. I forgot how many hours specifically you had to spend in the Chow Garden. God, I know they had to reincarnate 2 times, I believe, or was it 3 times? And I forgot how long or how many hours of lifespan of a Chow is in real life. Let me see. Okay, here we go. It takes a few hours or so for the first evolution, but I believe they occur after 3 to 5 Chow years, which is approximately 9 to 15 hours in real time. So again, in order to get a Chaos Chow, it has to reincarnate twice. And like I just said, 9 to 15 hours for one lifespan. So that means up to 18 to 30 hours sitting in the Chow Garden, or time spent in there to get a Chaos Chow. Who's doing that? And I know you could just leave the game on, but you know, when I was little, my mama not gonna let me leave the game on while I'm at school. She gonna do some typical mother shit and cut the game off while you at school. You know how many times I left the game on because I didn't have a memory card, just so I wouldn't lose my spot or wherever I was. Coming home from school to a black TV screen, oh my god, sick as hell. But yeah, they definitely need to bring the Chow Garden back. And honestly, I feel like Sonic Frontiers was one of the best, yeah, that was one of the best options, I guess you could say, for bringing it back. Because of the big open field with all the grass and stuff, I feel like that would have been cool. Honestly, if they make a separate game just for Chow Garden, fuck it, I'll buy like a $30 Chow game. I don't care, I'll do it. But Sega might turn it into some crazy lore story mode shit, and I hope not. It's like, bro, just let us just let us indulge in the Chows. Like, I don't want to say Sims. What game can you compare Chow Garden to? I can't even think of one right now. I'm pretty sure I've seen a game where you just raise, like, I guess you could say, like, animals or like the little creatures. I just can't think of it right now, but somebody leave a comment, but I don't know, but whatever. And if they bring it back and just like do some updated Chows, that would be crazy. Imagine if they had a Metal Sonic Chow. That would be wild. I also feel like a Chow that looks like Cream the Rabbit would really be dope. And with the new technology and the updated game systems, I feel like they can really do a lot more with the Chow Garden. Like expand the size of the garden, more games and game modes or whatever. And really, I feel like it could really look good too, like on some Minecraft with shaders type shit, you know what I'm saying? See, I think it would be cool if they add multiplayer so you can fight, race, or whatever new game modes they add against other Chows, your friends' Chows online. But yeah, the Chow Garden really was one of my favorite things, especially the game modes with them racing and fighting. And I think that's it. I think they can only fight and race, I believe. I think it was always funny when your child becomes super OP, especially in the running races, and he's just dusting. I'm talking about his feet is moving. Like the animation for that was funny to me. But yeah, that's what I believe. Sega should bring a Chow Garden back soon, or one day at least. What do y'all think?